Yo, spatchcock funk. Today, we grilling gummy bears. Spatchcock funk. If you're not subscribing yet, hit the button down here. We need more friends, and we like where you're at. Today, we are gonna grill gummy bears. Now, gummy bears are interesting to work with. So, a big gummy bear farm we like a lot is Haribo. They do a really good job. The thing is with their gummy bears though, is they are kind of tiny because we're not sure really what they feed them, but they don't use anything, steroids with their gummy bears. So sometimes you can roast them on a skewer like this, which we like. But we also like to get the giant gummy bears. Now we went to a private farm we know because these gummy bears work better on your grill when it's really hot. The bigger, the plumper they are. So get your gummy bear all set, get your good knife out, like our Shun Ito here. And you gotta saw through these guys because they're thick and strong, but gummy bears, man, when it's done right, it's gonna cook perfectly through. Nah, psych. We ain't grilling gummy bears, y'all. What we are doing today is making a Gummy Bear Sangria. Now, this drink is sweet, tasty, not too over the top, but it sets parties off. So if you wanna make this drink, make sure you're planning on having fun at your party. If you're the type of person who just sits there and chills and just wants to be affected that you're somewhere, this ain't for you. But it is for us. So let's get started. What you want to do first, right, is what we do the night before the party. We have a pitcher, and you're going to take a bottle of a semi-dry white. You don't want to be too sweet with it, right? You can use a semi-dry Riesling, something like that, but don't be too sweet because we're going to sweeten this thing up with the beautiful gummy bears, the fruit, everything else that we're going to roll with. So we got our wine in there, bottle of wine, and what we're gonna add, our girl Molly Yeh on Food Network, she's the one that we are cribbing from for this recipe, and she's super dope. Check out her show, check out her blog. What she uses is a little bit different variation of fruit, but our fruit is we're using half of a Bartlett pear, half of an Empire apple, because we're from the Empire State, repping the Cuse, Syracuse clothing company, and we also have a Granny Smith apple too. And then we have 5 cherries that we've pitted and cut in half. So we got our fruit in here, we got our wine in here, so we're going in the right direction. The next thing we're gonna do is here, we got again from the mighty Empire State, some Mayer Brothers apple juice. Do 1 cup of apple juice in here. Now, at this point, this is ready to go in the fridge. Leave it in there overnight. It'll gain some color. We'll come back to that. The next thing now is getting our gummy bears ready. So here's the deal, and these are the measurements. If you can, we're going a little balls deep on these jars here. The depth on the, whoa, don't be perverted. We're talking about jars here, man, and the depth of the jar. So what you want is 1.5 cups of gummy bears. If you go just above the word ball on the jar, that's your depth, right? That's gonna give you 1.5 cups of these beautiful gummy bears. And they do a really great job. Gummy bears are great for everything. My partner Alex dressed up as one for Halloween one year. His wife loved it. So now we're at that point. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some vodka because we are gonna booze it up. We wanna be bougie, boozy, we wanna drop it right, you know what I'm saying? So the same thing, 1.5 cups of vodka. We're using Tito's because Tito's is clean, doesn't bring a lot of different flavors into the mixture, but it rather takes some out. So get yourself a good 1.5 cups of vodka covered gummy bears. Now, by themselves, these babies can dance, if you know what I'm saying. But what you want to do with this, either 8 hours before the party or the night before, set it aside. It's got beautiful colors too, so it looks cool. Try to keep it out of direct sunlight. And then you've got this stuff set up. Now, we did this the night before because we knew we were gonna run hard at it today. Here is a picture that we made the night before with all the ingredients. The next step we've got is here's our jar of gummy bears and vodka. What happens with this is you're gonna see the radical difference in colors because a lot of the gummy bear sugar and the flavor has peeled off into the vodka. So you're gonna strain a lot of the vodka in there, right? We don't wanna put the gummy bears in there. Save these though. So I got to tell you, my partner once got me through a country music concert I don't want to go to, but I went, we had a blast, and I think part of the reason is because we were eating tequila-soaked gummy bears, and that worked out. So now we're ready to go. Give it a little bit of a stir in here, get all these flavors that are just like ready to party, ready for the party. Get that all set. We look a big old pint glass. Pour your sangria, Gummy Bear Sangria in there. How we garnish it is actually one of the skewers with a bunch of gummy bears on it. Gummy Bear Sangria coming to a party near you.